Hello, this is FPL fan back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna go through my points and rank and how everything did. So for game week 1, I got 38 points. It wasn't the best start, slightly below the average, but yeah, let's go for the team. So Verbruggen, I was very happy with that. So Verbruggen got a clean sheet with. In the defense, I have Luke Shaw, Muschiera, and Nico Williams. So Luke Shaw has been in for the first two fixtures. Definitely didn't anticipate Manu actually losing to Hull, let alone not even getting a clean sheet. So there's that. Muschiera did what he said on the tin. So Arsenal defender clean sheet. Very happy with that. There was an outside chance with Ben White, but with Muschiera, even though his upside is lower than somebody like Ben White or Calafiori, their minutes are a bit more riskier. So with Ben White, with Konza coming in, Konza can play right back, Konza can play centre back. Calafiori gets subbed for Incape. So I was quite pleased with that. Nico Williams got 2 points. So Nico Williams came in for his clean sheet and his attacking potential. And if it wasn't for that late free kick, in my opinion, the goalkeeper should have saved. He would have got a clean sheet. So I can't really blame Nico Williams for that. Bruno Fernandes was a huge disappointment because you're thinking when you're playing Hull that you're going to get lots of points from somebody like Bruno, and he was my outside chance for captain. So huge disappointment with 2 points. Verts was disappointing against Newcastle, so Liverpool scored 2 goals. Verts wasn't part of those goals, so he was disappointing. Ebuema was disappointing against Hull, but when I was looking at the highlight, Mbuemo looked sharp. He took his shots really well. The goalkeeper was actually making some good saves, so I can't really fault him. So I'm expecting him to bounce back in his next game. Gross plays a deep lying role, but he's also there for for set pieces and creativity. So he could have got a penalty. So on another day, Brighton could have got a penalty, and he took a penalty. Talking about penalties, Thiago, my differential for striker, missed his own penalties and therefore got 0 points. So the swing is huge because if he scores that penalty, he gets at least 6 points. He probably gets 8 points, getting bonus. So yeah, Brentford were really good. So that was disappointing. Brentford scoring lots of goals and he not being a part of it. So particularly with his penalty miss, yeah, Haaland was captain, disappointing with 4 points, but João Pedro has really kept on that preseason form and was excellent. So he got 11 points. Very happy with that. So onwards and upwards. So at this moment in time, my game week was 7.4885 million. So that wasn't obviously the start I made, but you've also got to bear in mind that people that have done well have either got the good players, but also lots of people use chips as well. So lots of people use bench boost. And so in my opinion, the the bench boost, unless you got 70 points, the bench boost didn't really work. Like the average was 50 points. Lots of people blanked. Sabozlai did well. So I did Verts over Sabozlai. So Sabozlai did well. The tallest got an assist. So those were a few things. So I've got a few differential people. So the main ones was Verts and Thiago. And on another day, they got points, particularly with Thiago with penalties. So the next part of the video is I'm actually going to go through the team of the week. So the players that got the most points in a week and tell you my thoughts on if they're good picks in fantasy football. So as you can see here, Hull got really did really well. So Torres of Hull, he got 10 points with saves, bonus as well, and a clean sheet. So let's be honest, with Hull, this is probably never going to happen again. So 10 points for the goalkeeper, 15 and 14 for the centre backs because they scored. De Krupa, I think, is a really good pick. So De Krupa, he's only 4.5 million. Yeah, really good. Scores and assisted. He's playing on that left wing. So yeah, really good. So De Krupa could be actually quite a good pick. Coyote of Brentford, so he got on a goal, clean sheet, bonus as well. And you've got to also look out for his long throws because that can be converted into an assist. So I think out of all these, De Krupa is the best pick. Brentford, if you want to target their fixtures, so they've actually got not too bad fixtures. So they play Leeds, they play Sunderland, they play Bournemouth. Chelsea and Aston Villa could be hard games. Hinsselwood is a good pick. So Hinsselwood is more from open play. So he does play the number 10 for Brighton and he helps Brighton really press high. So he was excellent. He got a goal and he got his clean sheet and bonus as well. So he was excellent. So he scored 2 goals, sorry, but getting 16 points was really good. So he's a quite a good pick. He's only 6 million. Another cheap player that did really well at Sangare. So he got a goal, so he got an assist, he got his DEFCON, he got bonus as well. So he looked really sharp. So 14 points is great for your Premier League debut. Cole Palmer. So Cole Palmer, believe it or not, is only 13% owned. So almost like a differential. He is 9.5 million. So he's a good pick. So he looks good. But the thing about Chelsea that I would be wary of, even though Cole Palmer is a long-term pick, is that they do play Arsenal. So they do play Brighton next, which is a good fixture. Then it's Arsenal. But his Hull is where you really want to get him for. So if you can't make the move in one move, then I wouldn't pick him right now just because you don't want to do a -4 early in the season. And then Palmer is going to be playing Arsenal in game week 3. We've got Stack. So Stack looks good. So he could be, if you're playing a 5-man midfield, good for DEFCON. Yeah, so you got DEFCON. He scored as well. Scored from a free kick. So I think for 13 million, 13 points, that's really good. Gakpo is a great differential. So if Gakpo stays at Liverpool and Barcola doesn't come in, I think he could be a great differential. So he scored. He got DEFCON as well. He's only 5.1% owned, and he plays Nottingham Forest, Ipswich, and Fulham. So if he stays at Liverpool and doesn't move, and Barcola doesn't come in, Gakpo could be really good because he's going to be the starting left winger for Liverpool if Liverpool make no transfers. And João Pedro was absolutely on fire. I was watching the highlights. He looks like he's enjoying himself. He scored. He did a cheeky assist. And then I have to say, well done on Cole Palmer because that chance wasn't easy. It was a very tight angle, and he definitely had his shooting boots on. So that is the team of the week. So I think out of all these players, good picks I would say is the Krupa, Hinselwood, Sangare, Palmer, Gakpo if he stays, and João Pedro. Stack him a bit iffy on because that really depends on the fixtures. But if you're playing a 5-man midfield, you can just leave him there as your 5th midfielder. So the next part of the video, I'm just going to go through my team, how it looks at my moment, and then, let's go for it. So as you can see in the lineup, so this is exactly the same lineup. I haven't changed anything. I'm not planning any transfers yet, but having a quick look, I've got Verbruggen against Chelsea. That could be a difficult fixture. Shaw gets it to it. Surely, man, you need to do a bit better. So there's that. You've got Musquera against Villa. Nico Williams, tricky fix against Liverpool. So on the bench, I've got Van Uwek of Coventry. So him playing Hull. So that might be a cheeky substitution that I'll do. Bruno Fernandes against Ipswich. So that is captaincy. That is a captaincy pick. Could do depending on Manu. Wirtz against Forest. So that's an interesting thing. Mbeumo against Ipswich, so I think Mbeumo will score the next game if he does the same performance. So he looked really sharp. Gross against Chelsea, that'll be an interesting lineup. I've got Thiago up front against Leeds, so Thiago would want to get off the mark. At the moment, the captaincy is on Haaland, so I just think that Haaland would be itching to score, and so he probably will score against Crystal Palace. And João Pedro keeps my team. So at the moment, no transfers, but that's how my bus team is looking. So that's it for the moment. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is FPL Fem, and I'm out.